Hey, Scott here. We're back again with another John Deere fix. Just a few days ago, I uploaded a video where I fixed a John Deere 175 that had a starting issue, and we used a relay kit to fix it. Well, today we're working on this John Deere STX38. This one, though, has a Kohler engine instead of the Kawasaki engine. But guess what? Same problem, same fix. Here we go. Okay, so today we're dealing with this John Deere STX38, just like the 175 from my previous video. This one just has some starting issues. Sometimes it wants to start and sometimes it doesn't. The difference though between that John Deere 175 and this John Deere STX38, this has a Kohler engine but has a very similar starting situation. So I'm going to take a wire and I'm going to connect it from the battery, which is back there, directly to the starter solenoid, which is right there, and we'll see if we can't get this starter cranking. Alright, so I got a lead wire here, and what I'm going to do is to put one end of this lead wire on the positive terminal of the battery. I'm going to reach down over here and disconnect this connection, which is a spade connector, and we're just going to touch the battery to this. So, all right. So, knowing that we have crank, I'm going to go back over here, turn the key on. Alright, so that tells me the starter's working and probably the solenoid's working too, and this probably has the same issue as the 175 that I fixed, where there's a relay issue. So we're going to get a relay kit on order, and we will get that installed. And just to show you a close-up of what I'm touching here, right here, this wire, you can just unplug it from the starter solenoid. It's a spade connector. And then this tab is where you want to be touching this test wire that's on the battery. There you go. So let me turn the key on again. Let's see if we can get it started. Give it a little choke. And shut her down. So again, that's just a close-up of what we've already done. Alright, so when you get this relay kit, what you're going to get basically is this pigtail with the wires and the relay itself. Now this bracket was apart from it, but what you do is you snap this bracket into place, it locks into place, and then you take the pigtail, and it only goes one way, and it's waterproof once it gets connected. Just press it together, until it locks in place, and there it is ready to install. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is disconnect the negative battery terminal on the battery. Make sure that's not touching. And then we'll get under the hood. And we're looking at the Kohler Command. In this case, a 12.5 horsepower overhead valve engine. Alright, so down here, this is the starter solenoid. First thing we do is unplug the spade terminal, and then we want to remove this battery cable. And let's see, I think, yeah, maybe 13 millimeter. And in this case, a 13 millimeter will work. And we don't need to disconnect the cable itself. We're just going to take this nut off of here. Now with the relay itself, we got to figure out where we want to mount it. I'm thinking, well, we got to mount it somewhere where it's not going to intrude on anything else. We also got to make sure the hood closes. There's actually a bolt up here, and I think we're gonna get it in there. So let's find out what it takes to take that little bolt off. Pretty small. Trying metric right here right now. Alright, looks like a 5/16 will work. Alright, lost that little bolt. That little bolt is just for holding some sheet metal on. But we need a grounding source, and that's what we're after. Alright, so that little bolt I pulled out of the engine there. I cleaned it up so we get a good ground. And now what I'm going to do is to take the black wire from the pigtail, and we're going to put it up here, because we're going to use that as a ground to the engine. So let's get this all started again. Snug it up, and then we're going to take the red wire from the pigtail and we're going to put it down here where the battery cable is connected, and put this nut and washer back on. And in this case it was a 13 millimeter or something close to it. Snug that up. And the last thing we want to do is take the purple wire, the spade terminal, and put it on here, and then this blue wire spade terminal, we're going to slide it in here. Alright, so there it is. It's all connected. We'll tie up the wires afterwards. But let's connect the battery back up and see if it'll start. Alright, that's good and snug. Alright, with everything connected the way it's supposed to be, let's turn the key and see what happens. Well, apparently it doesn't need the brake lever pressed, but let me show you one more time. See on top here, there's a little LED light. See what happens when I turn the key. Of course, I gotta choke it yet. Hold on. There it is, one more successful John Deere fix with the relay kit. Now I'll button up those wires with some cable ties and get it back to my dad. Actually owns this one. All right, so we've got the wires all tied up with cable ties and we know it runs. So we're ready to get back to mowing. Got that, Dad? Yeah. All right, thanks again for watching.